Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Welcome to XM Pipcast, the show where markets meet minds. I'm Zuraza and today we continue our journey into the world of trading, not with charts or numbers, but with stories, strategies and raw real conversations. I'm joined by Jessica Sin, financial educator and content creator known for demystifying the world of currency trading and personal finance. We'll be chatting about journey of a trader, tips and lessons for getting started. Welcome to the show, Jessica.
Thank you.
So how do I address you? You are the first female talent on XM Pipcast. So how do I address you? Jessica, Jess?
Yeah, up to you. I go
Okay,
by
Jessica.
anything.
Here we go.
Yeah, Jessica is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
The demo paradox, Jessica. You are somebody starting trading and they were advised to do demos, doing so well in demos, but when it comes to real money, then the reality is there. You are not doing that good. So what should one do when one starts trading?
To me, I think demo is always a good way to, get your trades validated to see if your strategy is working or not. But the real test really comes when you actually commit your own capital.
Mhm.
Because when you commit your own capital, then you need to think, I might lose this entire amount. So it will force you to think differently, more about risk management.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's more about a play of emotions. Like people say trading is hard, but it's not just hard because of the strategies you use. It's actually the hardest when it comes to the battle that goes on in your mind. Like, when do I exit? When do I cut my loss? I think that's the battle that people really are forced to face when you actually commit the real capital.
Mhm.
Because humans, we are always influenced by emotions. So that's the difference. When you demo trading is not your money,
Mhm.
I think you will pay less attention to that.
Mhm.
But when you use a real account, then yeah, it will force
The
you to
emotions
think.
there.
Yeah.
Harder to be disciplined.
Yeah.
Cannot cut losses.
Yeah, don't know when to exit, or sometimes you want to take profit also, you feel too greedy. And in the end,
This
when you
one
wait
will
more,
go,
the
will
trade
go
move
more.
against you. Yeah, I think everyone has to learn how to make losses and
Accept losses.
accept losses.
Yeah. So, should one starts alone or should one starts in a group? Let me tell you what my experience with currency trading. I started as a stock trader. Okay,
Same lah.
more or less, mostly a stock investor. I would say stock investor.
Same. Yeah.
Then this was way back in 1997 when I came back to Malaysia after studies. Then 2000 something, 2005, 2006. That time you heard about people trading currency, but it costs so much because you cannot open an account $15 like nowadays. That time was minimum was $10,000 if I'm not mistaken. Then you started to hear some retail brokers. So because I was in I had a company importing cars. Okay, so I heard about currency. I went into the internet. Then trading currency will make you rich. So my first trade, didn't know what to do. I lost $50,000. $50,000.
Wow, that's a
my
lot.
VSS money. Okay. I downloaded MT4. It was on beta that one that time, still new, and didn't know how to use it. So I just click, not enough money. When you downloaded the first time, it was automatic one lot euro US dollar. So that's what happened to me. I lost within 20 few seconds.
Wow.
Didn't know because and I entered before NFP. No idea about it. So left from 50,000 to 24 cents.
Gone in one.
So that was trading individual, nobody guiding me, no guidance, no nothing. So what do you reckon? Individual, but difference is during my time not much information. Okay?
Yeah, that's true.
And nowadays more information. So should one start an individual or should one go in a group?
I think it's definitely good to be going in a group because you'll be able to hear everyone else's opinions as well. So when I started, I also had the same experience as you. I also traded stocks first. And then I was also a long-term investor first in stocks before I entered the world of currency trading. So to me, there are also differences in these two types of assets. So in stock investing, the risk is lesser. So when I entered currency trading, then everything is so fast-paced and there are always like events going on, like also on the US side that would impact our trades. So when I was doing it, I was also doing it alone. So there are also like losses that I have to face myself and the lessons that I have to learn and then journal it down myself so that I can remind myself like not to repeat the same thing. Then only after that, like I found like groups of people to discuss my trades with. So I will also say not to also just rely on other people's opinions, but also have those of your own. But it's always good to have, people to discuss with so that you know that you're not going into it all alone as well. Yeah.
Somebody to guide, somebody to talk to. Ups and downs, somebody to refer to, and what is stop loss, what is TP.
Yeah, the
seriously,
basics.
when I started, because during my time, when you talk about stock investing, there's no charts. There was no charts during my time. There was charts, but you only see those scroller, the green or red. That's it. That's about it.
No candlestick.
No candlestick at all. Then this was way back in 1997. Then I started to see chart in 1999. That was the first time I saw charts for me. Then we were talking about futures trading, orange, cotton, coffee that time. When actually for you, when did you start?
When did I start? I think 2018.
2018.
Yeah. Okay. So I was actually working in investment management, but on the stock side. So when doing it as a profession, I just manage other people's money. It's different. Not that of my own. Yeah, that's why.
Really different.
Then my instructor told me that time, it's really different when you manage other people's money and your own money. So she said that everyone should commit their own money into the financial markets. Then you only learn the real thing. Yeah, so I can really see the difference. So when I'm managing my own money, it's really the time where, everything comes to test. Like my emotions. It's not just my knowledge.
About your knowledge about
it's
the market.
Not about knowledge.
It's more of knowledge about you.
Yeah.
Your emotions.
Yeah, so I really learned a lot about myself as well. Yeah.
That's one thing. I always, when people ask me, why do you teach? Why do you share knowledge with people? I told others that I learn more about myself actually. And when you see the market, and when you are in the market, you learn more about yourself, not just about the market. Of course, you learn there are new things every day.
Yeah, true.
But you learn more about you. So for you, I know more. You started in courses, investment analysis, like what you mentioned, right? That's why people say, not even an economic professor, he might not be able to trade.
Yeah. True.
The emotional side. What's your experience on that side? I mean, not just market knowledge, but on the emotional side for you. Have you lost anything big?
I would say yes, definitely. I think it's something that every trader has to go through, especially if you see it as like a career someday. Yeah, you definitely have to experience your big losses before you realize what you have to overcome. So actually my trajectory in trading is like this. I started out in stocks investing. Then I started trading crypto. Then after that, only into Forex. So Forex is like the last one after all this. So I think I lost money once, big capital, that was during crypto times, crypto trading. Because crypto is also very volatile. Although a bit different from Forex. But when one news also can destroy your trade. Yeah. Especially everything is also very news driven. So there was once I also lost, I think, 5 figures USD in just a few minutes because one news from Elon Musk came out, which totally.
Was it about the Shiba Inu?
I think it was about Dogecoin.
Dogecoin, okay.
So that time I was like short Bitcoin, and that time I actually made money. So I also learned. I also learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I short Bitcoin. I made like I think 50% profit or more. Like with the profits, I can directly buy a car already. So I wanted to exit that trade and buy my car, and then one of my friends is like, you can still hold on. There's potentially news that might come out later that it will drop even further. So I was like, there's a time like I have a debate in my mind. Should I take it? It's already like, a lot of money. But then maybe if I just wait a little, then my friend was convincing me like, just hold on a bit more. Just hold on a bit more. So I hold on one more day. The next day, Elon Musk news came out. I lost everything.
One tweet about Dodge, right? So one tweet only.
Just one tweet about his thoughts about Dodge. It's not even anything that, related to the market itself. And then, wow, my whole trade obliterated. And that was the first time I was like, wow, okay. It's not about how smart I am, because according to my charts, I wanted to short Bitcoin and I actually profited from it. But just something unexpected can destroy my trade. And then there was like, I learned that, I needed to learn how to take my profits as well and not just let, greed overcome me, because I think very importantly, everyone will definitely greed. We are all humans.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to money, you can become anything.
Yeah. And when you start winning, you'll feel very confident. I'm smart. My strategy worked. But there's always something unexpected in the market.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, in the world full of get rich quick screenshots, Jessica, why is starting small can form a competitive advantage for beginners? So how much should one start with? What is a good number?
I think it can be something that you are comfortable with losing, that it won't like affect your daily life if you lose that amount.
My time, it was not quite applicable because we didn't have the only way for you at that time to deposit to a broker was using TT. So it cost so much. So if you alang-alang, you send more lah. So the minimum amount, that's why during my time when I started, if somebody say, deposit 10,000, okay, then nothing. It's nothing. Nowadays, that could translate to 1,000, more or less. So what is a good number? To be comfortable.
I think maybe like, a small percentage of your monthly salary, you can take it out and try. Like for me, when I started out, it was like less than 10K ringgit. When I first started out, that was in stocks. So I was just also like testing the market, like testing whether my knowledge can be used.
Because if you ask me, easier to read because it's more trending. Yeah, easier for you to go by sector. You follow if the sector is moving up, then you go for individual stock to buy. But when it comes to currency, not easy. You're talking about the fight between two central banks to
institutions.
And then also the institution. How do you? It's a volatile market.
Yeah,
it's a very but you
fast.
need volatility in trading to make money.
True.
If it doesn't move, how to make money?
Two-edged sword.
Yeah. So and if actually you look at contracts, the lot sizes, the lots, currency market is actually very expensive.
It is.
When you talk about one lot, you're talking about 100,000. So a comfortable amount. We can say that somebody can start with something that they are willing to lose. But how much is that? Of course, every person will be different, right? But is this $100 US dollar? Is it good amount?
You mean their first trade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they can try that, or like maybe like let's say if you can put in 1,000 USD. Then maybe you can put in 1,000 USD and then you can split that 1,000 USD into a few trades. Let's say you put 10 trades of $100 each. Across your 1,000. Yeah. And then if you really lose all that $1,000, it wouldn't affect your lifestyle for that month. Then I think that's still doable. So it also depends on like how much you can afford to lose without, it taking over your life and your emotions and all that. Yeah.
So you lose, then you cannot buy shampoo.
That one I won't encourage lah.
Cannot pay rent.
Yeah, you cannot make it like, with this amount, I will definitely get rich and then, triple
That's
that
the problem.
amount.
That's the problem. Once you put in money, you make 1 or 2 times, you become very confident.
Yeah, that always happens.
That especially when you start.
Yeah, especially, new traders will think, oh, I'm so smart. Yeah, I
know
think
everything.
everyone goes through that.
This is the holy grail.
Yeah, you have to
This
pass
is the
through that
technique.
phase.
Yeah. Okay, Jessica, from your posting in social media, you emphasize on learning from mistakes. Can you share a specific expensive lesson from your early days that reshaped your current trading rules, Jessica? Anything happen? I like what I mentioned to you. Mine 50,000 VSS money gone. Then I became very negative on currency market. Then I started learning.
Yeah.
So for you, anything happen? Anything expensive?
I think the most expensive trade would be the crypto trade that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, so that one trade also, because I was so confident with my conviction, which I was correct at the start. So I put 100k ringgit into just one trade. One trade, hantam, 100,000. Then I was like, okay, very confident. So at the first start, I made money, then I don't want to withdraw. But after that, I lost the whole thing in...
The whole portfolio?
I know that whole trade lah, 100,000 lah.
Yeah.
So at that time, I was still in my early days of, working life. So that time it also came as a shock to me, just 100,000 gone because of one news. Yeah, so fast.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was my first real taste of wow, how one trade can just be wiped out because of an unrelated news to the financial markets. And that time it was a large amount for me, so I was in shock for quite a bit. So what I really
hated Elon Musk.
Yeah, I really hated. I was like, who are you to think you're so smart?
Of course.
Yeah, so I think
and
that...
nowadays is Trump.
Yeah, no, anything he says. So it's I learned that it's not about how smart you are. Because I always thought that I studied economics. I came from a investment management background. I work for a big fund.
Yeah.
I can do it lah. Why can't I make money compared to the others? It was only then that I realized how smart you are, also the market can move against you.
Yep.
So I think I reached a point where I learned that the markets can really humble you. So you should never be too overconfident in your trade. Then only I really start thinking about, protecting my downside more instead of just thinking of how much I can make. Because last time I was always driven by how much I can make, or if I can double this amount, triple this amount.
Not talking about how much you risk.
Yeah.
Talking about how much to make.
Yeah, that was the exciting part. I think everyone will get caught up in that.
Of course, when you started to make, then you forgot about the risk.
Yeah, you'll be like, never mind lah, a bit more lah. I can make a bit more. Yeah, that's the danger lah.
1,000 more, especially crypto. 5,000 more. Yeah, so fast.
Yeah, that's the danger lah.
90% waiting game, 10% execution. What daily habits or mindset rules do you use to stay disciplined, Jessica? What do you do? I mean, the hardest part is waiting. You're waiting for that setup.
Yeah, true.
So what? Any routine? Anything that you do?
After that, when I started currency trading, also people tell me compared to crypto, forex, there are more daily trading opportunities. So only then I started looking at forex, because crypto sometimes it moves, sometimes it doesn't move, and when it moves it's very volatile. So then I started looking into forex. Then because forex also you get affected by more all the macro news announcements. So sometimes there are announcements, sometimes there are not. And then I also started looking into it. That's I feel I need to make more trades to make more money, because in crypto also sometimes there is no movement. So when I come over to forex, I feel maybe I can make more trades to try to make more money, because more opportunities, more movement. So
what, gold?
Yeah, gold or Euro USD.
Silver.
Silver I did not trade.
Silver a bit because of the contract size. I mean the peak value is higher. So it's more expensive to trade. But if you want to make more, you can look into copper. But copper, if you are more shorter term, then copper. You try afterward, you see copper.
I will look at copper chart. I haven't tried copper before.
HG,
HG.
the futures. For someone listening who has $500, Jessica, and a laptop today, what are the first 3 things they should master before they even look at live charts?
That should master. I think the first would be, of course, your basics, like the knowledge of, trading, like what actually affects your decision when you want to decide whether to enter a trade or not. So yeah, learn your basics, your technical analysis, a bit of fundamental analysis, especially regarding to news announcements, how it will affect your trade. So then the second one will of course be master risk management, because you won't ever make money if you just continue trading without having your stop losses and take profit targets in place. So always know why are you entering, and like when should you enter and when should you hold back. And then the third is I think to have your own system, but also try to learn how to manage your emotions. I think that read or listen to examples of other traders, like what affect their losses, what were their biggest mistakes, and then you learn from them. So when you enter the market, you are not just entering based on what you like, but you also listen and learn from what other mistakes that other people have made as well.
I always believe you learn more from mistakes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that is really eye-opening. Like for you, the crypto trade, like me, when I first downloaded MT4 at the time, didn't know how to use this. Not enough money. 50,000, 20%. I think less than 15 seconds gone. What are other things? For example, tips. What are the tips that somebody who is maybe this look exciting, currency trading or stock trading or whatever, as long as a financial instrument, what are the tips that you can share? How, apart from learning the basics, what are for you, the tips that you can share to this person?
I think it will be to have a set of rules that you rely on before you actually enter a trade. So it differs for different people. Like some people will say that I need to see 3 signals confirmation before I enter a trade. Some people will say, one confirmation signal can enter already lah. So I think,
a confluence of signal.
Yeah, that would be the best. Because like when at the early stage when I tried to overtrade, also sometimes I feel like I just need to trade to make money. Then sometimes the setup is not fully there. There isn't 3 confluences. Then I already enter because I impatient lah. A few days didn't trade, didn't make any money. I want to just make one trade lah. So I didn't wait for the full setup because I wasn't patient enough. So I think once you have your set of rules, then you need to force yourself to be more patient and then really stick to the rules. Yeah.
Market execution limit by the limit orders and the stop orders.
Sorry?
Market execution or using limit orders or stop orders?
I use limit orders for myself.
Yeah, that's what I learned about myself too. If I put market execution, finished. So limit orders can, to me, if those listening out there, try to use limit orders. You can calculate your risk easier, the stop loss, you can have the stop loss ready there and actually control your risk better and then control your emotion.
Yeah, important.
That's why limit orders, right?
Yeah, true.
Okay, Jessica, we move on to the next segment of XM Pipcast, the rapid fire questions. What was your very first trade and how did it go?
In the world of forex trading, I think I started with Euro USD first instead of gold. I think most people start with gold somehow. Because I think this
last time was more Euro US dollar.
Nowadays, every trader I meet, I ask them what they trade. They will tell me most of them is like 90% trading gold. And they just trade gold only.
So what happened in your first trade?
I think I can't really remember whether I profit or loss because I made too many trades that time.
Oh, one day.
I didn't during that period like when I first started. Very exciting. So I can't remember whether I made a profit or loss. I think maybe I think I made a profit. Yeah. So I continue to look at Euro USD chart. Then when the trades I feel that not enough setups, then I started looking at gold because everyone keeps saying they trade gold. So that was more of a gold trading community, especially in Malaysia. Yeah, so then I started to explore gold, and then see its behavior also a bit different from Euro USD. Yeah, so it at least it gives me 2 charts to look at. Yeah, for my setup.
So you limit yourself to 2 instruments. I mean, for that one for gold and Euro US dollar.
Just 2.
So
although
what happened to crypto?
Crypto,
Bye-bye. Oh, still.
not exactly bye-bye, but also I wait for setups lah. So I think crypto sometimes
is it more of investment? I mean, you buy for longer term for crypto and stocks. I think you're still in stocks, right?
A bit. So stocks is definitely longer term. Yeah, more of asset lah. Yeah, and then crypto I would say is medium term. Then forex would be more suited to short term.
What is short term to you?
To me, short term forex is the most I hold maybe 1 day.
Okay.
Or in 1 more day or 2 more days, and I will close lah. I wouldn't hold too many days. But in crypto, you can still afford to do that because I think in crypto there will be more longer periods of consolidation ranges you can hold through. But forex is a bit more volatile if you compare week by week basis. So it would always be shorter term trades for me.
Okay. Yeah, our second question, Jessica. If you could give your beginner self one piece of trading advice, what would it be? Listen to yourself.
Yeah.
Listen to others. Trust your technique.
Cannot fully trust yourself. Yeah. I think it will be to learn and to accept that the market will always be volatile. Yeah, you won't always make money, but you have to go through the period of learning and overcoming. Only then you can discover what works best for you. So what works best for other people might not work the best for you. So I would say it's a path that you have to discover yourself. So it can be exciting, it can be scary, but you won't know how it will be until you actually do it.
Trading that suits.
Yeah, find a way that suits your personality.
I always tell people that don't try to be somebody else. Find out what you want and what suits your objective.
Yeah.
Then you look for ways to make or achieve your objective by finding something that suits you instead of you trying to emulate somebody else or trying to have other people's objective. That's not easy. I mean, that's not you even.
True. You have to discover yourself.
Yep.
Ultimately.
Like what we mentioned earlier, especially for those who are new to trading, especially currency trading, because it's a different world when you compare to stock trading.
True.
Find what you want. Actually, what you want, your objective, and work on your belief. Work on your belief. These are the things that I always mention. The self-discovery part, because the more you are in the market, the more you look at charts. Actually, you are learning more about yourself. Especially when you make mistakes.
Yeah.
When you make money, you forget everything.
Sure. You think you're the smartest.
You are the best. You are the best.
Yeah. Wow. So confident.
Just give me a chart, internet, I can make money already.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a journey.
Yeah, it's a journey. It's a marathon. It's not your 100 meter or 50 meter sprints.
Yeah. Don't expect to get rich overnight and retire. You have to keep learning.
But that's what I'm expecting when I'm putting in $1,000.
Yeah, I think that's what everyone expects.
Yeah. So those who are new, please listen to what Jessica said about it's a long game.
Definitely.
It's a long game. Most of us started that way. We put in one amount and we are dreaming that this amount will go to millions
Retire tomorrow.
Retire, can go to the beach and just sleep. Money comes.
Yeah, so easy.
Okay, recapping back to what we touched so far about those who are new. Demo is a good one, but learn about the market. Fundamental or set? Or fundamental or technical, Jessica? Forgot to ask you earlier.
I think if you do shorter term trading, of course, technical is more important for you to find setups. But the fundamental part would also be important so you don't get caught trading during the wrong timings. Like before NFP, I wouldn't enter that kind of thing.
Or waited 3 a.m. for FOMC.
Yeah. I used to do that. Like, watch the FOMC.
Yeah.
Like, if you really want to gamble, you can enter like before, but after observation, I always try to wait after. So I think fundamental, like all these news announcements, is good to know like when something might be happening. But for your entry setups, all that, what is your confirmation, all that still depends on technical lah. Yeah.
Another one, maybe we touched earlier about the waiting game. Learn not to do anything. That's very difficult. Whenever you turn on the chart, you need to tinker with something. You need to at least put a line, even if you are not entering. But after 2 days not entering,
Itchy.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You will 0.01 lot.
Try lah. Cannot wait.
So that's the demon in each of us. Try to control that demon. And another, maybe we didn't touch earlier about journaling. Yeah. Record. The easiest for me is just use your phone camera, do a video log, but don't post it anywhere. Just for you. That will be a journal. If you ask people to write nowadays, very difficult. To write. I mean, trading journal. You try to use your phone. That's the easiest. The tips for those who are starting. And basically, Jessica, that wraps up today's episode. Huge thanks to Jessica for joining SM Pipcast and sharing her insights on tips and lessons for getting started in trading the financial market. If you enjoyed this chat, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and follow XM on YouTube and Spotify channel. Thanks for listening, and catch you next on SM Pipcast.